All right, what's up? We're back with more of Life is Strange, so let's continue on here. We can definitely do some wandering before the class, and we also have 2 more optional photos up to get.
Club party.
Like I would miss it. I have the sweetest outfit.
I swear, Principal Wells always looks distressed. Sir?
Hello, Max. Would you like to tell me what you wouldn't yesterday?
There was just a lot going on with the fire alarm and everything.
Yes, but you were distracted by something else.
I can't focus when I'm scared.
Please don't say that. There's nothing to be scared of at Blackwell Academy. Our head of security is overseeing a new era of campus safety.
I saw Mr. Madsen hassle Kate Marsh yesterday.
Wait. Do you see a pattern here, Max?
Probably not the same one you see.
You won't tell me the truth about yesterday, but you want to tell me the truth about Mr. Madsen. It sounds more like sour grapes. Excuse me now.
Justin always looks stoned.
Hopefully that is a girlfriend he can get since he missed out on Dana.
Zachary always looks like he's ready to throw a football. Hello, Zach.
Sup, Max? It's weird to not see you without your camera.
I'm always taking pictures with my eyes.
I bet. As long as you don't talk to everybody about all that shit with the sext in Victoria.
It's over. Just another Blackwell mini drama.
You mean stupid shit. Man, I just don't get Victoria. What does she want?
Probably for all of us to talk about her. Like now.
Then let's not. You're pretty smart, Max. See you at the game Friday.
Blackwell sure takes its swimming seriously. But otters are cute. Go otters.
Seriously. Hello, climate change.
Courtney will do anything for Victoria and the Vortex Club. Hey, Courtney. Ciao, Max. No photos, please. I have to come up with a guest list for a Vortex Club soiree. Really? Oh, like you care. I'm not anti-soiree. You seem anti-fashion, though. A Vortex Club party has a strict dress code. Do you even have a dress? Sorry, but nice try.
We'll see about that.
Hey, Courtney. Ciao, Max. No photos, please. I have to come up with a guest list for a Vortex Club soiree. Really? Oh, like you care. I'm sure the Vortex Club has a dress code. As you can see, I would need your advice on what to wear. Thanks, Max. I didn't think you noticed high fashion. Tell you what, I'll put you down on the guest list, and before the party, I can give you some tips. Cool. Thanks, Courtney. I'll send you the party info later. Back to the list. Trevor surveys his domain. If only I knew what David Madsen was really up to. Excuse me, Mr. Madsen?
Do you mind if we talk about what happened yesterday with Chloe?
You hit Chloe.
I'm sure she told you why. Did she mention she probably stole one of my guns?
You're a combat veteran. She's no threat to you.
If I didn't care about her, I wouldn't care at all. When I was her age, I was out raising a lot more hell. She's better than that. All you kids are. So is Kate Marsh.
But you treat Kate pretty bad.
You step between us at a pretty bad time. She's another matter entirely.
Kate hasn't done anything wrong.
Max, this isn't just about Kate Marsh. My concern is for the safety of all Blackwell students, including you.
That'll take more than surveillance cameras.
It will take more than Ms. Grant and her petition to find missing students.
Isn't that your responsibility as head of security? Unless you know something about Rachel Amber that nobody else does.
I don't want to fight with you anymore. I don't want to fight with anyone anymore. That's all, Max.
I'm in the sci-fi lab now. I'm no Schrodinger's kitty. See you soon.
I still have time. I could go see Warren playing mad scientist in the lab.
That reminds me.
Luke is always using the phone as a shield to avoid people. I really hope this jackass will use protection next time. Juliet is laying the smackdown on Zachary. Miss Grant is so cool and smart. She defines the word teacher. Hi, Miss Grant.
Funny, I was just thinking about you, Max. Thanks again for taking a stand against camera surveillance here. Every signature counts.
How's your campaign going?
You signed the petition, now it's your campaign too. Thanks for stepping up. More people would rather send a text than sign a petition. That's how they keep us all distracted. Nobody will notice cameras on every square foot.
I know. I really hope you keep those cameras from taking over Blackwell.
Max, with students like you, we sure will.
I'm just thinking about all the autumn photos I want to take.
Oh, this is my favorite time of year. I do love the season change. This whole campus is a visual delight. I know Mr. Jefferson loves to shoot around here.
You must know Mr. Jefferson pretty well by now.
I certainly know him as a talented artist and terrific teacher. I've been here a little longer, but he's made a bigger mark. I have to say, it's not quite autumn enough yet.
What about that snow yesterday? What's your scientific explanation?
Our climate is moving beyond explanation. Of course, some of the tribes here might see it different.
I'm sorry, Miss Grant, but I have to get going.
Go on, Max. We'll talk again. Real soon.
Brooke always kind of pretends like I'm almost not there. Why? Howdy, Brooke.
Hi, Max. Making your daily rounds?
How's your drone?
Miss Grant busted me flying it over the parking lot.
This can't be that
She's
hard.
all jacked up about surveillance bullshit. Like I was spying on Warren's new car.
You already planted a GPS on him?
I borrowed the one he has on you.
I hate to hit and run, but
Don't let me get in your way. So long.
there's Mr. Wizard hard at work. Hey, Warren. Are you okay? You look thoughtful yet confused.
Maxwell Silver Hammer. Perfect timing. I need help with this chemical experiment.
Asking me for help means you're screwed.
I have to add either a bit of potassium or sodium. It's up to you to decide, Dr. Max.
I'm not sure why you're letting me decide your fate, but go potassium.
Potassium it shall be. If this works, you get a free hug. Weird science.
Hey, Warren.
Max,
Asking.
have that.
Here's one of the funny options you can do.
I actually think you should use a lot of potassium. I mean, a shitload.
See? Look at that smile. You're going to become a scientist yet. Let's do this thing. She blinded me with science.
Hey, Warren.
Max,
Asking.
have that.
I have a vision. Go Diem.
Godium? That's the worst pun I've ever heard. Yet Max has spoken. Sodium it is. Damn. Zip. Nothing. Nada.
Hi again, Miss Grant.
Right back at you, Max.
Miss Grant, can I ask you a possibly dumb science question?
You know my stock teacher answer. There are no dumb questions. Ask away.
would you add potassium or sodium to a chemical mix for this week's experiment?
Neither, unless you want a face full of powder. I would add chlorine.
I'm sorry, Miss Grant, but
Go on.
Okay, so that's how you manage to help Warren with his experiment.
hey, Warren.
Max,
Asking
have that.
wrong, Warren. You need to add chlorine, not potassium or sodium.
Chlorine? I didn't think of that. Can't argue with a confident scientist. Let's try it. Eureka! She's got it.
No, you got it.
Don't be so modest, Dr. Caulfield.
Oh, you guys really broke the bounds of science.
Brooke is definitely jealous. That's how you get the next optional photo.
That was fun helping Warren. He's pretty cute when he's in full-on geek mode.
Viral video does so you can't help me?
I'm trying, but you have to understand my position.
Why? You don't understand mine. Nobody does. Nobody.
I love how Evan is so above the Vortex Club and everything else.
Yo, Maxwell Smart. Talk later, cool?
Oh dang, poor Kate though.
Excuse me, Max. Can you come over here?
Sure.
You look worried. Is everything okay?
Just between you and me, I'm worried about Kate Marsh.
That's no secret. Word on the street is that you and Kate had a little confrontation with our security chief yesterday.
I stepped in between David Madsen barking all up in Kate's face about something. She doesn't deserve that.
Of course not. Mr. Madsen isn't the most gentle soul. Do you have proof he instigated the situation?
My word isn't good enough? The one time I choose not to take a picture.
Always take the shot. My #1 rule of photography. And Max, I promise this matter is being discussed by the faculty. I assume you know about this viral video?
Kate is freaked out by all of this. She can't do homework while she's being tormented on a daily basis.
What if Kate brought this on herself? She means well, but maybe she doth protest too much. She seems like she's holding back the truth. Have you talked to her?
Yes, I talked to her on the phone today. She needs friends and support now. I just don't want Kate Marsh to become the next Rachel Amber.
Rachel Amber? What does she have to do with Kate?
With all her missing persons posters around, it's hard not to think of her.
Rachel was nothing like Kate. And Principal Wells said you had something on your mind you wouldn't tell him. You care to share?
I saw Nathan with a gun in the girls' bathroom yesterday. I was too scared to go to Principal Wells.
This is a serious accusation, Max.
So you don't believe me? I would never make something like this up.
I'd like to believe that, Max. It just seems like there's a lot of drama around you this week.
Listen, should I?
Excuse me, Max. Hello? Yes? Hold on. I have to take this, so just go into class and I'll be there soon.
Stella is smart to stay out of all the drama.
Dana, you are out of control. Turn left.
Alyssa really lives for her classes.
How do I look, Taylor? You look like acid.
Not now, Max. I'm contemplating shit.
Daniel is always on the outside looking in. What's up, Daniel?
Waiting to draw Dana after Hayden gets his paparazzi on. I hope you liked the sketch I did of you yesterday.
Love. And it's my new avatar.
Excellent. I got tons of likes on FB. Ah, made you blush.
Shut up.
Someday your portrait may hang in the Daniel de Costa wing of the Louvre. We'll talk about it later.
But yeah, the last optional photo, of course, is getting the one of Alyssa.
It's hard to not like Hayden because he just doesn't give a shit.
I'm kind of doing something now, Max.
Dana is ready for her 15 minutes of fame.
No time to talk, Max. Posing in progress. Do you think Max will be pissed we're sitting at her desk?
Oh, I'm sure she'll report.
I like Taylor's artistic side, not her personality.
Or she'll run
No
to Mr.
time to talk,
Jefferson
Max.
like he
Art in
gives a
progress.
shit.
Like anybody does. Max is such a little...
Shh,
I
think
should have
she
told the
can hear.
principal about Nathan and the gun just for life insurance. Even if Victoria ignores me, I'm glad we talked yesterday.
Here comes the mysterious Max, disguised as a pixie hipster.
Like all the other precious twee artists here.
You really nailed me.
Meow! Bring out the claws. I love seeing chicks fight.
Right. Can I sit at my table now?
Max thought we were going to be buds. Fucking ha ha.
Assholes. Okay, why is David taking photos of Kate? Now this is so wrong and weird.
What up, Max?
Hey, Warren.
I saw Kate earlier and her eyes were puffy from crying.
Kate has a lot on her plate.
I didn't know what to say and she didn't tell me anything.
Okay, I know you love me, but if you're not in this class, beat it. Everybody else, please sit
Maybe
down.
I'll
We
see
have
you
a lot
later.
to cover today, and so little time as usual. I see all the usual suspects here. Anybody seen Kate Marsh?
I think everybody has
I
seen
guess Kate will
Marsh.
miss class now.
She's not.
I'm worried about her.
Sounds like you're giggling about a video gone viral.
It's cool that Mr. Jefferson published his own little book of photo tips.
Maybe it involves a student? Or a friend? I wonder how it would feel to have false images of yourself shot out all over the world for people. No smartphones in class, Max. Put that away. People to judge. Usually, people need something
Pretty accurate drawing of
so they
Victoria
never
there.
take a good look at themselves. We can thank reality TV for some of that. In the end, we can only blame ourselves for participating. Speaking of participation, there are a few souls here who have yet to enter a photo in the contest. Like Max Caulfield, for example. Who I know can't wait to enter, right? I'm sure you read the syllabus like it was a Harry Potter book, so you must know today we're studying chiaroscuro. That beautiful word about the contrast between light and dark. The shadow play that gives photography such visual power. It's basic yin and yang. Black and white images are effective precisely because of their contrast. Although we don't technically see in monocle.
Yo! Some crazy shit is going down in the girls' dorm!
Zachary,
Check it.
do not come into my class like that ever again. Listen, everybody remain seated. Dismissed.
Yeah, not much you can do there to stop them.
Is this for real?
Bitch flipped out!
I didn't think she was that messed up.
Who is that up there?
Kate!
She can't die. She can't.
But you know what to do, Max. Gotta rewind.
Not again. Not now. I have to try something. I won't be able to rewind again and again. going, Max. You can do it.
Of course, you have people that brought out the smartphones as well as Victoria and Taylor brought out the smartphones. Taylor and Dana are genuinely concerned. Oh, that's really nice that Warren's comforting Alyssa right now. Why the hell is Brooke dabbing, though? Looks like David is trying to get up there. But Max will get up there first, because clear she's frozen time.
Yes.
Oh! What are you doing here, Max? Stop! Don't come near me!
Not now. It won't work. I don't have any power. Now I have to do this by myself.
Max, seriously, don't come near me. I will jump.
Okay. I'm right here. Kate, please.
Oh, Max, I know you want to help me. I love that you stepped up to David, but it doesn't matter now. Nothing matters.
You matter, and not just to me.
I do want to believe that.
Kate, your life is still yours, and we can get through this together. Let me help, like I helped by erasing all that crap people wrote on your room slate.
I'm glad to hear you worry about me. That makes me feel better.
Of course I worry. You're my friend, Kate.
I did feel better talking to you on the phone. I always feel like you really listen.
Kate, please trust me. Come stand by me, okay? I can help you now. I know I can. This morning I erased the web link to the video. It was written on the shower room mirror.
Are you serious? Thank you so much. The fact that you don't care about that video and would come up here to stop me means a lot.
Of course. Like I said this morning, I think Nathan is involved. I just need time to prove it. And I have a way with time.
You sound so persuasive, Max. If only...
Kate, I believe you. Will you believe me? Please, you don't have to do this.
Max, I'm in a nightmare and I can't wake up. Unless I put myself to sleep. Then everybody at Blackwell can post pics of my body. I'm already on the internet forever. No wonder they call it a web. Nothing can ever get out. Like my video. I wish I could go back in time and erase everything.
Okay. There are billions of videos. Yeah, that is bull, because a video like that is very rare and doesn't come along often. And those usually get censored pretty quick or removed pretty quick. So yeah, that's bull, because that's definitely one of those videos that is just gonna stick around for a long time, and it's not common at all. Everybody will forget. No, that's something that people don't forget, or at least not forget easily anyway. Time does heal most, if not all, wounds, but everybody will forget. It's also bull. There's only one right answer here, and that is to be strong.
Kate, this is our chance to beat the bullies. That's the only way we can win against them.
Can we really, Max? I don't believe in miracles anymore either.
Now I do. You're part of the reason why. If you come down with me, I can tell you more.
You're such a good person, Max. Even if you're full of crap. But I'll come with you. You're my friend.
Forever. Can we hug on it?
No! Nobody cares about me! Nobody!
All right, for this one, there were two correct options here. Your mother is wrong because her mother is not supportive right now. She has no brothers. Your father and your sisters are both correct because of the card her father sent her, and her father is supportive. And of course, her sisters clearly love her. For my Let's Play, we're just going to go with your sisters.
I saw that cute photo of you with your sisters in your room this morning. I can see how much your little sister loves you by her smile.
That's Lynn. She's only 10. She does have the best smile ever. I would hate to see her sad. I'm sorry. Sorry.
What are you talking about? You saved me from talking in class.
Now, I know today was difficult for everybody, but I'm so proud of the way Blackwell pulled together to save a young girl's life. Of course, you're quite a hero for getting Kate to come down, Max.
I didn't do much.
She's modest. Like a real hero.
Yeah, real hero.
As principal of Blackwell Academy, I take my duties seriously. I take the well-being of every student more seriously. What happened today should never happen in a hall of wisdom and knowledge. Mr. Madsen, as our head of security here, those roof doors should always be locked. That's just standard operating procedure. They were not, and that is indeed your responsibility. Mr. Jefferson, I know you can't be expected to know what your students are going through, but Kate has assisted you in class, so you should have known something was amiss. Mr. Prescott, since you are responsible for the Vortex Club parties, and since Miss Marsh did attend your last party, you'll have to answer some more questions. Miss Caulfield, why exactly were you on the roof with Kate Marsh? Did she tell you her plan? Or anything at all? Please, tell us everything.
Okay, so obviously I played this game many times before, so I know how the whole story plays out. So that's why you won't be getting like a blind reaction from me, because I already know how it goes. So without hinting at anything in particular, I'm just going to stick with my first choice that I made in my initial playthrough, which was this one.
All I know is that Kate was at a party and Nathan dosed her. She got wasted and kissed some boys on a viral video without a clue.
I dosed her? Without a clue. Have you seen the video? Whatever. Kate was loaded and
You're a
playing
liar.
the field.
You told Kate you took her to the emergency room.
I said I was going to take her to the ER. She sobered up eventually.
Bullshit. Something happened to her and you know it. How about we talk about you waving a gun in the girls' bathroom?
That's total slander. I could sue you and this school so fast. I already have a personal lawyer.
Wait, Max. You told me that nothing happened yesterday. Are you just making things up? How can I trust you?
I was afraid yesterday, but I have to tell the truth.
I do understand that. And since Mr. Prescott does appear prominently in the video and was responsible for the party, I have no choice but to suspend him until further notice.
Whatever. See you in court.
Excuse me. I think Max and Nathan need a break before we grill them further. A friend and student just tried to kill herself. They don't need this forum right now.
Yes, I'm kind of devastated right now. I'd like to be with my family.
All right, Miss Caulfield, please sign here to confirm what you've told us. I'll continue this investigation from there.
My head is killing me, but I think I can use my power again.
You can rewind and explore the other options if you want, but I'm sticking with my choice, of course.
Well, I think we know less now than when we started. We'll be assisting the police with further inquiries. I know this has been a stressful day. I wish I had the power to change it all for the better. So thank you for coming in.
Okay, we have a lot in the journal, so let's go ahead and read it. Speaking of expectations, David Madsen talked to me without being a total prick. I wanted to tear him a new one for hitting Chloe, thinking I could rewind if things got out of control, and he didn't seem sufficiently sorry to me. I know Chloe provokes him, but that's no fucking excuse to hit someone, especially a family member. I see that David is sorry and trying to reach out to me. I know he saw terrible things in combat. I just can't trust him in his paranoid surveillance fetish, especially with how weird he acts with Kate like she's a criminal. I'll give David props for trying to smoke the peace pipe with me, but he acts like he's still at war. Something odd happened, as if everything happening isn't bizarro, but I saw Kate having an intense conversation with Mr. Jefferson, and she ended up practically running away from him in tears. I wish I could have casually asked, "Oh, by the way, what's up with Kate?" like he would tell me anyway. I know Kate treats Jefferson like he's an apostle or something, so what did he say to make her so upset? Just when I was feeling good about Chloe and me, I walk into Jefferson's class and see Nathan and Victoria actually sitting on my desk. Unreal. Asshole bookends. Kate Marsh almost killed herself. My hands are still shaking, but I have to write this down while I can. Right at the start of Jefferson's class, Kate went to the roof of the girls' dorm to jump. Every student and teacher was watching her, like it was a Blackwell rooftop concert. I saw her actually jump, but I was just about able to use my rewind to get her back on the roof. I tried harder than I ever did, and somehow I stopped time completely. I made it to the roof, but again my head felt like it was going to blow up. I knew that I couldn't just keep rewinding to save Kate. I had to try it and talk her down on my own. She was already in so much pain over the video and all the bullying, so she wasn't going to buy everything I tried to tell her. You see movies with people trying to talk somebody out of suicide, but it's very different when I'm the one doing the talking. I covered everything I could and Kate almost jumped anyway. Cliche or not, I told her how much her friends and family love her, even if they don't all show it now. Lo and behold, Kate stepped back from the ledge, alive. I almost cried in her arms. I know this isn't about me, though I have to admit it was an amazing feeling to walk arm in arm with Kate from the roof to outside the dorm. Like I said, the whole school and police were watching us, almost completely silent. Then I heard what sounded like Logan yelling out, "Give it up for Max!" and everybody started to clap and cheer. Talk about surreal. The people who ignored me or treated me like crap suddenly crushing on me. That might be the strangest thing that's happened to me this insane week. And that made me wonder if Victoria was watching and how she felt about all this. I almost wanted to find her just to get in her smug face for enabling Kate's suicide attempt. Such cruel bullshit. Though, to be fair, Victoria wasn't the only one that was responsible. Nathan Prescott seemed to have disappeared, which was probably a good thing. And after all that, I still had to talk to the police and give a statement. Felt so weird to do since I've seen it in pretty much every police procedural show. I had to lie my ass off when he questioned me about the other students, because I just don't think the police are ever going to find out what happened. Yes, this looks like a job for Super Max. Right. Though, of course, I do love it when Chloe calls me that, even if I don't feel that everyday heroic for helping Kate down. Maybe it's wrong for me to think I have to feel anything but grateful that Kate didn't jump. What was really odd was when all the students and faculty staff surrounded me and Kate, then started patting our backs and shoulders like we were heroes. I wasn't sure how to respond considering Kate almost threw herself off the roof because of everybody at school. But like I said, I can't blame everybody, and I still don't really know where to point all my fingers. The very best thing was that even though Kate was still in tears and confused, I definitely saw her smile once she realized how happy everybody was that she was alive. I smiled too. The police and paramedics swooped in, and then Kate was covered in a blanket and gently escorted to the ambulance. They didn't thank me or look at me like I was a hero. I guess they're used to saving people without applause. But if I'm super honest, it felt pretty cool. Like I got a hug from the whole school. So maybe Blackwell Academy isn't totally bad. It's not enough that Kate is alive, and though I'm not enough of an egomaniac to take the credit, I still had to get the Blackwell third degree from Principal Wells. It was bizarre to be in his tacky office with Nathan Prescott, David Matson, and Mr. Jefferson calmly talking about why Kate would attempt suicide. I was quiet but giddy inside, just replaying in my head the moment when Kate stepped toward me with the glimmer of hope in her eyes. Part of me wanted to smash Nathan's smug face against the desk, knowing he had a lot to do with Kate's suicide attempt. I thought about doing it, then flipping a quick rewind, but I knew that would be the start of a bad and dangerous habit. Fortunately, Principal Wells amazingly did the right thing and booted Nathan for a few days after I told him what happened in the bathroom. He must have more shit on Nathan, because otherwise I doubt this would happen to a Prescott. That's some small justice for Kate. There will be more if it's the last thing I do, which it could be if I'm not careful. Max, the boss with the gun, marry me. Illegal in Oregon, for now. Fuck that shit, elope. So that was the text Chloe sent before we got interrupted.
I couldn't even believe it was happening. It was literally slow motion as I grabbed her hand. And then I could feel her grabbing mine.
Max, that was the greatest thing I've ever seen. Ever! You reached out, she reached out, hugs, tears, applause. Like a superhero.
Not quite. Look at me. I'm a mess.
You're glowing. Seriously, a human halo. I'm pretty sure you earned your wings today.
I'm still worried about Kate. She did try to kill herself. All over a video.
Viral is the right word. Like a disease.
So you watched it?
Just 1.5 times.
Warren, I don't mean to sound weird, but there's something ominous going on at Blackwell.
Today proves that.
And I'm working on proof that Kate Marsh is connected to Rachel Amber. Somehow. Along with Nathan and Mr. Madsen.
I'm not a big conspiracy guy, but I wouldn't doubt it. Nathan did scare me yesterday, and Madsen is a straight-up dickhead. So, what do you think is really happening?
What the hell is this? The weather confirms this weird day. Feel that chill.
Max, there was no eclipse scheduled today. I would know. I would.
I believe you, Warren. I'll believe anything this week.
So yes, we will definitely resume this in the next part of Let's Play. Ended on quite the crazy note. And when I first and the very first time I played this game, I did save Kate, so I was going to stay true to that. I mean, if I wanted to keep things interesting, I could have let her go. But again, I stay true to all my choices and live with it. So, yeah, and the first time I played, I did save Kate with no issues. But I know there are certain ways you can fail that, which I'll explain here in a bit. But yes, we have David being comforted by Joyce. Principal Wells arguing with Jefferson about something. And you see Victoria there clearly regretting what she's done now. But Nathan showing up, even though he's been being suspended, is the last thing that needed to happen. Especially for her case. Of course, we did piss off Frank, but again, I feel like that was more out of self-defense. But at least we get to see Kate there in the hospital, safe. Honestly, it sucks to be at the hospital, but at the same time, this is honestly the safest place for her because obviously they're going to keep her secure. So Chloe is now brought up to speed. And that's why I don't regret not answering. I mean, that's why I don't regret not listening to Chloe and answering Kate's call. Yeah, we're back to that binder with Rachel there. But there's a binder that has Kate in it. Really, really unsettling there. That was episode 2, Out of Time. We'll go ahead and skip the credits. All right. Here are all the major choices I did. Told Kate to go to the police. I was in the minority here. More people... at the end of the day, I totally get why people would tell Kate to just wait for more proof, but I still feel that is one of those cases where you should not hesitate. You should not hesitate. And at least tell somebody. So I don't regret that decision at all. But I was with most people in answering Kate's call, which is another decision I don't regret. With the majority in trying to shoot Frank, which I can understand why this is split, because the last thing that you want to do is piss somebody like Frank, but I do think it was both self-defense, because he did have a knife, and I highly doubt Max would have shot him fatally. I mean, if anything, I thought if there was a bullet in the gun, she might have just fired one shot that missed to scare him off, or shoot him in the leg or some place that would just wound him rather than kill him. I highly doubt Max would have killed Frank, so that's why I took the chance. And because again, he pulled out a knife, and even though it was reckless for Max to even do that, yeah, there's nothing wrong with self-defense, and that's the way I see it. I was with the majority who saved Kate's life. Now, there were several different ways that could play out, though. Depending on your choice before, if you favored Kate, the more you favored Kate, the easier it is. So, in all the decisions regarding Kate before, intervening with David, telling Kate to go to the police, and answering her call, those all favor Kate. So, none of the first 3 options that I had would have upset her, because I did favor her. I don't know if erasing all the names on the slate and stuff, or all the insults on her slate, have any effect, but but it did make her happy, at least. So I think it is just a dialogue option. The real choices came down to whether or not you favored Kate. And if you went for the options that didn't favor Kate, taking a photo, not answering her call, and telling her to wait more proof, that actually you would get 4 or 3 dialogue options. I think it's 4. I think it's 4 for each one. The first 3 prompts, you would have the choice between 4 options, and only one. And there's only one right answer for each of those. But since I favored Kate this whole time, that's the reason why none of those first 3 options would have upset her. First few options, anyway. Now, on the other hand, you do have the options where you do have to only select the right answer to keep her from moving closer and then jumping. For that first one, Be Strong, between Be Strong, there are billions of videos, and everybody will forget. Be Strong, the only right answer, and would not have driven her closer to the edge. And yeah, like I said, your sisters and your father were the only correct options there. Also would have driven her closer to Max. Now, if you did screw her up and you got one wrong, you would have one more chance, I think. And I think the last prompt would have been the Bible verse, which is the one in Matthew that she didn't mark out. The other one she did mark out and would have been the wrong option, but the Matthew, I forgot which one it was, but it was the verse in Matthew that will, that is the correct option and will bring her closer to Max. So, yeah, so that's how you pretty much saved Kate, which I did in my first playthrough, and I'm glad because that was very nerve-wracking for me. And of course, I was with the majority in blaming Nathan, because I feel like he was the best option anyway, considering he had a lot to do with it. Blaming David didn't really make sense to me at all, because even though he had been displaying some weird behavior, I think he was trying to help out, and Mr. Jefferson I didn't really think of. So blaming Nathan was the best, and I was with the majority there. So pretty much, okay, out of all my friends, I was in the minority that tried to shoot Frank as opposed to didn't try. But most of us did save Kate's life, and most of us blame Nathan. So pretty much the same thing there. Didn't water your plant. That's only because I watered it in the first episode. Helped Alyssa erase the link to Kate's video. You were friendly with Taylor. You accepted Warren's invitation. You didn't write a message. Oh, I didn't even... Well, I know I saw it, but I didn't really consider writing a message. You didn't tamper with the rail tracks. You gained entry to the Vortex Club party. You helped Warren. You told on David to Mr. Jefferson. And the friend stats... Helped Alyssa. You erased the link to Kate's video. You were friendly with Taylor. Accepted Warren's invitation, didn't write a message. You didn't tamper the rail tracks. You gain entry to the Vortex subparty. You helped Warren. You told on. So pretty much the same thing, almost. So, yeah. All right, so episode 3, Chaos Theory, will be next. I'm very excited to bring you all that part. But this was episode 2 out of time. I hope you all really enjoyed this. And I will see you all soon with the next part.